Hey guys, we're back doing a quick play of Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge version 1.0.1
Yeah,
on the Wii U.
they're really specific about that.
Unfortunately, we do not have 1080p recording hardware, so this is not going to be any higher res than our quick play of
Ninja Gaiden 3.
on the PS3. Unless, of course, this, for whatever reason, is full 720p, and that one wasn't.
I'm just gonna jump into chapter challenge mode here. You actually unlock this after you beat the game.
Right.
You can just go through any of the levels without any story at all.
Thank God.
So let's jump here, because I mean we did this for the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Then give them apples to apples.
Yeah. And I'll stick with Hayabusa for this. There's also Ayane.
Oh, okay. So is that new?
Yeah, Ayane is just entirely new for this game.
Okay, that's good. I like Ayane.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's cool. She's the only female character in Ninja Gaiden I don't feel like holding underwater until she stops breathing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's wrong with Momiji?
I don't know, Momiji.
Oh,
she was in this one, right?
She's in this and two.
In the... Oh, and in 2?
Yeah,
Really?
they put her in Sigma 2. She's a playable character.
But not in the original
Not in the
release
original.
of 2?
No.
Because that was barely done.
Yeah, that was clearly not done. I don't know why he released it in that state. Probably because he was leaving the company.
Probably to be like, I'm out, bitches. Fuck trying. Let's release this shit. They will never know it's a turd. Okay, and we're in.
Yeah.
Nope, more loading.
That was the
Silly
loading
me.
screen for the loading screen, Dan. Don't jump the gun.
Fly straight into a tree. What the hell? They're shooting anti-air at you?
Yeah.
Damn. That'll show it.
That's right.
So, gameplay-wise, graphically, what have they added? I noticed there are multiple weapons,
Yeah, so there are lots of weapons now.
which the original only had like one.
Yeah, the original only had the sword here. And you also added the full limb dismemberment, so that now his arm's off and I can do a obliteration technique to finish him off.
Oh, that's cool.
Alright, let's jump on to... Some of these weapons were actually released as downloadable content for free later on the PS3 and 360 version, like the Eclipse Ice and the Falcon Talons. But the other ones are just brand new, like I got my Lunar Staff.
Which, of course, came from Ninja Gaiden 1.
Yeah. Well, Ninja Gaiden 1 Black.
Oh. Right. Jesus.
Right.
Keeping track of that. Then he just spins around like crazy. It's a lot faster than it used to be.
Yes, it's definitely... they've sped things up. This is the ultimate technique. I can also charge up to an ultimate technique now just by holding this. Before you couldn't do that.
Really?
Yeah, that was something that was like, why isn't that there? That was there in every other game.
Okay, so...
Yeah, it wasn't in 3, but it was in earlier Ninja Gaidens.
Oh, okay.
I got my grappling stroke back. And also they had this new thing where I can throw shuriken everywhere.
How do you do that?
You do a little circle on the Z joystick and then a shuriken button.
And you're using the, what's that thing called again?
This is the Wii U Pro controller.
I'm just gonna eat this candy bar now.
Okay.
Apparently. But like, how much does that cost?
This is $50. It's basically all the features you'd expect in like a
Normal controller.
normal controller, yeah, but
Yeah.
it's $10 cheaper than, or $5 cheaper than the PlayStation.
And $10 cheaper than, or 12.
Well, if you want to look at the Xbox One and compare apples to apples, this has rechargeable battery and yeah, so that would be the $65 controller from them instead of the $50.
That thing's eating your dick off.
Yeah, they do that. I don't know.
That's not cool.
It isn't. All right.
I mean, it's cool, but that's not cool.
Gonna go Kasurigama. This was like the last weapon they revealed, so I was really glad they got this in. Oh! Ryu does not like that. I accidentally hit the button to center the camera behind me. That's why we got that weird angle.
Right.
And there's still some of this, but they've done something nice here. I can do this really freaking fast.
Oh,
Just
thank
as
God.
as fast as humanly possible, pretty much.
Right? I mean, you're a fucking ninja. Why wouldn't you be able to do it really fast?
And there are also golden scarabs hidden around the levels. They unlock stuff as you get more of them. Like, that's how I got lunar sap by collecting 30 of them or something.
Okay.
They turn to silver scarabs when you go back 2 levels, just so you can still get the point bonus there, but you aren't unlocking stuff for doing it. And then there's this whole menu of upgrades. So you can fully level up each weapon individually. And this is based on the karma system. For each time you go through battle, you get more karma.
Cool.
And there are also special techniques, like this is where I got the guillotine throw and that shuriken thing. And flying swallow, which is the thing where you jump at guys and slash at them. We also got new costumes.
All the way over here.
Yeah, you can just like LMR through them.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, the new costumes take a lot of points to unlock. I'm only halfway there.
Oh! What, you're living on a prayer, right?
Yeah.
Or are you just halfway there?
And the magic system is back to being good. That was one of the most broken things. All right. Inferno is just what they start you with at the beginning of the game, and then you got Piercing Void, Wind Blades. Wind Blades probably my favorite here. We get to just cut everybody up pretty much.
Is there, real quick, I know, random question.
What's up?
The Pro Controller, is that the only way to play this game?
No, you can play this fully on the gamepad. You can even play it just on the gamepad screen if you want.
Yeah, I remember earlier I was looking at it and the gamepad screen was actually playing the video feed that was going to the TV, which I think that's a really cool feature.
It naturally doesn't do that. It naturally will just, on the gamepad screen, I can turn it on here if you want to see it. It has this little thing to change weapons and other stuff.
If we start... Okay, it's not just going to take over.
Yeah, I think it doesn't actually let you do anything here unless you have it set to use the gamepad.
Okay. So what you're telling me is you can't use the Pro Controller and look at the gamepad.
I can look at the gamepad for... I can bring up a move list here. Oh, yeah, but no, I can't use the Pro Controller and look at the gamepad to play the game.
That's tragic.
You can turn it all to the gamepad and just play it on there if you want.
Yeah, and I guess it's an alright controller.
Yeah.
It's not what I would call a comfortable... situation for high-octane gaming like this.
Right, definitely not.
Man, you probably should have, like, braced the door or not stood just far away enough to get a door in the face.
That killed him, Jesus.
Yeah. I think he smashed his nose into his brain or something. Oh.
Go on, enter on him?
Yeah.
Alright, here are my wind blades. I can also... Well, I can't aim this one because it goes everywhere.
Cool.
I just dismembered him, so I can now finish him with my obliteration techniques.
It's pretty sugoi. Flail in there. Surigami.
There it goes. Yeah, this weapon's pretty ridiculous.
There's a lot of blood.
Yeah, this is the goriest Ninja Gaiden, I have to say.
Good. Because it's on the razor's edge.
That's right. Now, there's rumor of Ninja Gaiden Sigma 3 coming. I don't know if that's confirmed yet or not.
Yeah, I imagine they wouldn't want to talk about it because it would give people like you a reason to not buy the Wii U.
Yeah.
Slash this version.
Also, the blade on bone mechanic they had before is still in here, but now it's actually a cane mechanic. Sometimes you'll see guys like charging up to a finisher move. Like that guy there. If I hit him while he was doing that crazy dark glowing stuff, then it would go into an instant kill mode with him.
Oh, okay.
Like, darn, I missed him. I'll need a faster weapon to show that.
Yeah, but they definitely rolled that back a bit. It's not all over the place like it used to be.
No.
Because it's a rather specific way to execute it.
Right, and it actually requires skill. And, Jesus, the Eclipse Slice here is the goriest weapon in Ninja Gaiden history. You guys can get stuck to this. That was the blade on bone mechanic.
That's awesome. I thought it was steel and bone. I don't know.
Steel and bone? Maybe.
I wish I had my phone on me. Look it up. You're like, fuck all you dogs.
Yeah, this is probably gonna sound a little messed up, but I'm kind of disappointed I can't cut the dogs up.
Because, you know, Bob he really hates dogs.
They're the most annoying enemy in this game, in any game.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why even draw the line at this? Because dogs, Jesus. I'm trying to think of if there was anything more annoying in Resident Evil 1. Like, just annoying. Not harder, but annoying.
Right? I doubt it.
I don't know. They just... God, they're annoying.
And I think that Shinobi on the PS2 is the only game that lets you just cut him in half.
Shinobi on the PS2.
Right?
Game's amazing. Steel and bone. Okay. Steel on bone.
Alright.
Steel on bone action. Need to not put that on the table. Because if it vibrates, Jesus.
Yeah, that won't be good.
It'll sound like weirdness.
So yeah, these are the dual katanas.
Did you slam his head so hard in the ground it exploded into blood?
Yeah. What, you wouldn't do that?
I wouldn't, personally, but I understand your desire to do that. I love this, just like the way wispy streams of blood are just spewing off that.
Right? Alright, time for a different magic.
Just out of curiosity, is this the normal screen space this HUD takes up on 1080p? Or does it take up a noticeably smaller amount of space? Do you know?
I haven't played this enough on 1080p to know.
That's right.
Yeah.
Your new TV hasn't arrived yet. But yeah, in the 2-month span that we haven't been making videos, Dan got a new TV. Hooray! We no longer have to do quick plays on that abomination.
Yeah, Jesus.
So everyone can celebrate. We're no longer gonna bitch about that TV. Still trying to figure out what the hell I'm gonna do with it.
Whatever, I'm leaving.
This isn't awkward at all.
Yeah, this has always been kind of like, huh.
Yeah, I remember
At least
that
in
last time.
At least in story mode, there would be, oh wow, just cuts out all of that in between phase, and yeah, no, whatever, we're going straight to the next fight scene.
We don't need more awkward. Let's just have you kill people. That loaded surprisingly fast.
Yeah. Once you get into the stages, it doesn't seem to have long load times.
Yeah, but it is a pretty long load time to get to the stage. The Wii U has a full gig of RAM for games, if I remember correctly, which puts it at twice as much as the PS3 and 360, technically. I say technically because the PS3 has a split memory architecture, but...
So yeah, I just made them in half.
I noticed that. What was that, the Void one?
Yeah, the Piercing Void. Really meant for more
big
boss encounters, but
yeah.
it works. And also, back is the only way to heal is through those magics, so you do need to really restrain yourself and use them only when necessary. This is...
You want some of this? How about you? You spaz out so hard in this game when you attack enemies. It almost seems like you aren't even in control of your movement. You're just flying all over the place, swinging your blades wildly.
But yeah, you can also dodge out of things a lot more quickly, like in previous Ninja Gaidens. Like, certain attacks got you stuck into the animations a little bit too long in 3 original. It wasn't DMC levels or anything like that, but it wasn't the classic Ninja Gaiden.
Right. So it's good they brought it back to a quicker dodging.
And they definitely made dudes more aggressive to counteract that.
I have to wonder if they're going to add any other content to a Sigma version of this, if they're going to add levels or something.
There are 2 more characters coming out for free DLC on this. I think they're free. Pretty sure. So I'll have those 2 at least.
Okay.
And they might get their own missions. That's what's going to really upset me. Like, Ion has only got 2 missions.
Yeah?
Yeah, so that's really not enough.
Okay, maybe I just don't remember this from 3 normal.
Yeah, these didn't show up here.
Yeah, this is pretty fucking random.
Yeah.
Take that, building.
They did, they added dialogue to it at least, so he's like, fiends!
Oh, okay. In the middle of the jungle, this just seems shoved in arbitrarily. You tell him. You tell him.
That would be great if it was just fully aware of, wait, this is
some random fucking shit.
Jeez, his head is not coming off. Come on.
Come on, buddy. You don't need it. There we go.
There we go.
Jesus Christ.
Steel on bone stuff.
Just exploding into blood all over the fucking place.
Yeah, these...
So, you're admittedly an action game whore.
Right.
But for you, as a fan of Ninja Gaiden, would you say that this version is significantly enjoyable over the original?
This is much better than the original. Like, I actually like the first one.
Right.
The Sega had some bad stuff going on.
And that it wasn't the strongest installment in the series, I believe was your final conclusion?
Yeah, definitely not. They probably...
That's fucking bonkers.
Yeah.
Wow. You were starting to say things?
I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
All right.
It definitely... That's all you got out.
Okay, yeah. It definitely was probably the worst in the series, and now not so much, I don't think.
Oh, you're controlling this?
Yeah, I'm controlling this.
I thought that was a cutscene.
No. Yeah, this trial mode definitely cuts out all cutscene. Only controllable stuff in here. Oh, geez.
Temple Run music starts playing. If you can even call it that.
And he'll switch to the sword for certain cutscenes like that, because, you know, it was made entirely with the sword in mind.
Right, and they would have to do way too many animations. And could you imagine what he would have done to that thing with the staff? Even what would...
I don't even know what that would be, no.
Hey, buddy, knock, knock, cut it out. Stop tapping on my windshield. Nope, ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna use the gold emblem on this thing and scrape a little penis into it. Yeah, now you're gonna have to look at that the rest of your chopper flying days. It's just gonna be about 15 minutes till I kick your ass.
So yeah, more chopper action, not really
Okay.
the brunt of the gameplay. Oh wow, it's actually doing a cutscene.
Only because it needed it to blow up that rock.
that guy's on fire and dying.
That's still funny.
Oh right, some of the sections where you used to climb up with the two shuriken now are just little things where you jump up like that.
Because it's fucking Ninja Gaiden.
Right.
So what else do we need to show off here?
I guess that's probably enough just of this mode.
I remember the end of this level in the original version had the moving slowly shit.
Yeah, all of that is gone. Like,
Thank God.
You do a little bit of moving slowly, but then it just jumps into this thing where you fight a lot of guys.
Okay, good.
And yeah.
Sweet Jesus.
Yeah, they took out, like, all of... If you can think of a complaint that people were giving, they probably took it out.
Good. So what's up next?
I guess we can show Ayane.
Okay. That sounds good.
At the same time, I guess we can show off the Shadows of the World mode, the whole little trial mission. Just a little bit changed from last time.
Shadows of the World.
And the multiplayer online is still in this. I don't know why. I don't think I've ever been able... I found 2 guys playing it once.
Yeah, that was probably a waste of resources.
Yeah, they should have just taken that out entirely.
Yeah, I mean...
This mode, you can now play as Ryu and as Ayane, but they still think that you want to play as your generic dude. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I remember we showed that off in 3 originally,
Yeah.
where it just sticks you as some random schmuck, but in this they added the ability to play as those two and still thought you'd want to play as some random schmuck.
Yeah, and
Because why wouldn't you?
the really frustrating part about that is they actually, you can't gain karma points in here and take them to the other mode to say unlock costume or something. It's totally separate from here. They get to max out everything except costumes. I'm not sure how you unlock costumes in here. I'm guessing unlocking them in the other mode will unlock them here. Alright. But yeah, so still some weird choices here. And you'd think just beating a difficulty mode would unlock a costume, but no. You
Right.
have to do other junk.
Like, keep playing the same game over and over forever.
Yeah, right.
So this is loading?
Yeah, this is the load screen. I can just sort of
Yeah, that still wigs me out.
goes all Bayonetta for the load screen.
But the weird part for me is that it's a distinct environment with textures and stuff. It's not even super vague,
Right.
like most of these. And that it does that, too.
So yeah, she's got her weapons from Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2. And explosive shuriken.
We weren't running GigaBoots when that came out, were we?
I don't think so.
I was like, I don't remember doing a quick play that.
And she has her own cutscenes for her new levels and all that stuff.
And how many levels did she have?
She only has 2, which...
But how long is the normal campaign?
Normal campaign is 8?
Yeah, I thought it was something like that.
Yeah, going back to this game, I'm like, man, this one's pretty short.
Yeah. Yeah.
It could really use some more sages. That's
like you told me before. It was 8 levels, and I'm like, I've seen the length of levels in this. That's nowhere near Ninja Gaiden 1 length.
Yeah, no.
But Ninja Gaiden 1 spent a really long time in development.
It did.
By 6th generation of console standard.
Ninja Gaiden 2 even was a lot longer than this, though. Because each of those stages was pretty long. There are lots of them.
Yeah.
Oh, you got me.
Yeah, you got me. You stabbed me in the stomach. Yes, you did. Cut that out, mister. I think he learned his lesson. You cut off his head. Yeah. Yeah, I did. What the is your shuriken just exploding?
Yeah, like I said, explosive shurikens.
It's just... you know, when I hear explosive shurikens, I don't think that much oomph. Or that instantaneous. I remember the explosives in 1 were like... And then it hit them, and then you would hear the fusing.
Yeah, there's still a little bit of that, but not so much.
Yeah. I remember I didn't use them because there was too much fuse.
Right. And you had a limited amount, so that was always a deterrent. And now wait for wave 2, and I can actually charge it up while doing that.
And then just wig out and kill a bunch of bugs and... What the hell is that thing?
Oh, those guys were in here before.
Yeah, it's just...
Yeah, some sort of alchemy-made snake person.
Okay.
The whole point with them is really to get him with that steel and bone, because otherwise they take a lot of hits.
I find it really cool that they set them up like that.
Yeah.
Where it's like, if you do this cool thing, they'll die.
Yeah, this game is...
ridiculously over the top? Is that what you were gonna...
She's got her own special magic. That...
She can do magic.
Yeah.
Huh. And it just sort of seemed to explode the enemies.
Yeah, yeah. Is that hers is kind of just there's a giant explosion.
Cause boobs. Yeah.
Oh, that one's just an arm.
Dun,
oh.
Dun, 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 dun. The music just seems to sort of be doing its own thing,
right?
Quietly in the background. Not really fitting what's going on.
I have to wonder if it's better on a surround. I haven't been able to play this game in surround sound yet because of Wii U issues.
Yeah, I guess we could go into that bit here. There's no optical part. Are we done?
Yeah, I think we're done.
Oh, okay. And since we have a surround sound system that was not bought sometime around 2007 with a lot of money, we do not have HDMI surround sound here at GigaBoots.com. In fact, I just got HDMI decent-looking TV.
Right. Thank you, Black Friday.
Hooray! Like, literally? Because that's so not cool.
I don't know how much it costs to replace an arm, but I'm testing not much. Or is there a lot?
It might,
one or the other.
I don't know, there's so many arms lying around.
This is true.
You think the demand would be pretty low.
Yeah, sometimes the frame rate can get bad, like now.
Yeah. Noticing that it's looking at the floor. But on top of that, it's also running a little bit choppy.
Luckily, it managed to still control pretty decently through these slower, bad frame rate issues, which is surprising.
And it's kind of surprising it's running slower and having frame rate issues in 720p. I have to wonder if that's exacerbated by running at 1080.
Maybe.
Or if the thing is doing some weird stuff like it runs in 1080 and scales.
Right. Oop. And this should be the last set of guys, so we might as well just finish this up before...
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else to show. I think we've shown pretty much all of it.
I think that's it. We're not trying online. That would be a gigantic waste of time.
Right, it's like, here's this thing that you don't even want to play. I want to run out of things to kill.
It's all right. Calm down. They're all dead, sweetie. This is good voice acting.
It is.
Oh, you hit me! It hurt a lot! Ah! I hope Vorpal 2 has that good of voice acting. I'm really looking forward to that. I hope they like, you shot me! With your spaceship! Or whatever that is.
Artistic.
With your abstract 2D art. You shot me right in the vector. People watching this are like, what the fuck's a Vorpal?
Right. But yeah, the other characters that are coming out are Momiji, who's playable, and some unannounced one that's supposedly someone new.
Oh, thank God, not Rachel. Okay, well, yeah, we're good here. That's the game. That's Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge for the Wii U. $60?
$60.
$60. $60?
$60.
$60. $60.
$60.
$60.
For video reviews, quick plays, top 8s, and more, go to GigaBoots.com.